to see you guys at the moment, if you're chatting, if you're even there. What we're going to do, though, right now is we are transferring strawberry wine into a different container, getting it off the the fruit that's in it. And you want to make sure everything is sanitized, which it is. But it doesn't hurt to be extra sure. Oh, we need the little filthy. Hang on, guys. So we have the siphon running. I think it's siphoning. Yep. Slowly but surely. Yeah. So anyway, this is just the strawberry wine. We have to transfer it from a bucket with the fruit down here. We'll transfer it back in the bucket after a clean bucket. So my wife can have her tea jug back. And then, we'll put it back in the bucket over there. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah. Where it's been fermented. Clean and sanitize out that bucket. We'll put it back in there with some Campton tablets to stop it from growing extra yeast and getting sour. And after that, we can go ahead and let it set with the airlock, one of these, to keep stuff from coming back in for a month again, and then we'll check it. And then after we check it, we can go ahead and transfer it again, get the sediment out the bottom, and then put it back in a container, let it set another month, and repeat that process for about 6 months. Hey guys, yeah, sorry, Goblaz 17, and Emily loves tacos. Everyone loves tacos. Amazing. No, I'm transferring wine. I'm working on. I have strawberry wine. I had a whole bunch of tops from work that they were going to throw out, so I went ahead and Gablaz. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. But how you been? Anyway, I had all these tops they're going to throw out, so I fermented them, and I'm just making wine with them. I have 2 other wines over here. This is a sweet blackberry that's still in the process. It's nearly done though. And then I have a what they call dry. It's less sweet blackberry, and it's about ready to be bottled. I'll probably be bottling it in a week or 2. But it's an interesting hobby. It's just so yeah, shout out to Gablaws17 there. But there's, on my channel in the shorts, there's a whole bunch of videos. Well, not a whole bunch. I think there's 5 of me getting this to the point where it's in the bucket. But I appreciate you guys coming by. And it looks like Gablaws17 is #1 in the comments. So, any of you guys ever make wine? And I know this is a hobby for patience, because even transferring it takes a while. Oh, you're fine. Have a good day or evening. But if you guys want, I think there's other people in there. I can show you the what it looks like in the bucket and why we have to transfer it out. You see that, all that fruit and whatnot, and then the bottom of that's going to be up to 2 inches of sediment of old fruit. And you can't have this set on it the whole time, or it will just mold or rot. But no, that color on that is beautiful so far. I can't wait to see it in 6 more months when it's done. Because like I said, I have to transfer this back into the bucket after I clean it, because this is my wife's tea jug. So I won't really be able to see that color as it ages, except once a month when I transfer it and check it. Yeah. Yeah, it's down here. It's probably dusty. Do you need it? Oh, yeah, just please give me a second. Okay, guys, I'll be right back to finish transfer, so I gotta run a pot upstairs. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know if you're still in here or not. I had to go up, run something up for the missus. But as I was saying, I really like the color, but you only really check it once a month. And it's going to go back in that bucket. I just have to clean the bucket. But, sorry. Now, to check it for alcohol by volume, you have this tool called a hydrometer. And you take a base reading before you add the yeast, and then you can check on it throughout the fermentation. Just keep track it, see where it's headed. I use a dedicated wine yeast that I got on Amazon. It wasn't that bad at all. I think it was $12 for 12 packs, and each pack makes 2 gallons. So, but and then afterwards you check it again, and there's an equation you do, and it tells you the alcohol by volume. This one I have no idea, or the sweet black one. I'm waiting until it's done. But this dry black one over here, this one that I'm about to bottle in a week or two, it's already setting at 17% alcohol by volume, which, if you're wondering what proof that is, it'd be 34 proof. So it's not liquor levels, but it's something. It's a sipping wine. It's a very strong flavor on it, but in a good way. It's dry, but it's still sweet because of the amount of blackberry in it. And it is a sipping wine for sure, because you'll end up stumbling around the dinner party. But yeah, it's an interesting hobby. It's just a very patient one, because a month and a half, 2 months to get the fermentation going good, and then after that you have to transfer it, stabilize it, and then check it once a month until it's done. About 6 months, and then after that 6 months, then you bottle it, and you should really let it set another 6 months in bottles before you start drinking it, so it's had time mellow, because it'll get a little softer, cooler, more palatable. It won't have such an hot means it has a really strong alcohol flavor that will subside, and the more mellow flavors of whatever your fruit is come back up to the surface and hide the alcohol flavor, and then you end up with something that's super sweet and you don't think about it, so you drink too much too fast. One regular wine glass of this will get you a pretty decent buzz, and if that's your goal, good. I'm not much of a drinker. I just really like this process more than the actual drinking of it. I'm gonna check the bucket and see how low we are. We're not even halfway there. My goodness, this is taking a while. Well, my goodness. That is a pretty color. There's one of you here. Pop up in the chat. Say hi. It's going to take a minute. And you're gone. Not a 2-gallon jug, it turns out. Or it made more than 2 gallons, I guess. It's very possible. It's a 3-gallon bucket. It's pretty full. Oh, hello. India. No, I'm not from India. A Fisher Officer Dooley. Special Officer Dooley for duty. I love your username. No, I'm just a fat guy down in his basement pumping wine. But thank you for being here. I'm not entirely sure if that was about the state of my basement where I'm doing this, or if it's just because I was quiet. I'm not quite sure why you would ask about being from India. But it's okay. Anyway, for the people that it looks like there's 3 of you that just showed up, this is strawberry wine that I'm moving from the fermentation bucket down to another container temporarily before I put it back to age. It's just I finally got to where I can do mobile live. This is my first mobile live, so I'm just trying to figure it out. And I need to make an update on a series of shorts I did about making this wine. So that's all that's going on. It's nothing special. It's just pumping wine into a jug. I don't know if these other ones over here are blackberry wines. This one's about ready to bottle. And then I have another sweet one back here. It's just a month ahead of this, so a ways out still. I'm gonna head to pop off here. I appreciate whoever's still in the viewing. There's one person, which is cool. I appreciate being here, and maybe you'll see me again. Have a good weekend. And here we go.